Isn't it time to glue up and pin this thing together, rivet this thing together? No, I'm not happy with something. Oh, I'm not happy with something. I am not happy with the fit up between the handle and the bolster. It's just not good enough. As someone who talks about trying to do good work, I sure sometimes fail. Look at that gap. That is unacceptable. Look at that. Would you look at that? Come on, Alec, what are you doing? Come on. What is that? Look at that. I can practically fit a razor blade in it. Look at that. This is a 1/1000 shim. Goes right in. Terrible. Just terrible. Then look at that. That's just appalling.
Look at this. Would you look at this?
No. Okay, I can't fit paper in it. I still don't think that's good enough. So on those grounds, why would I spend all this time trying to make this thing good and then skimp right there, right at the end, after 6 days of work? Well, the reason I would do that is because I would be a numpty. We know I'm a numpty, which is why I almost did. But it's the attention to the detail, it's the follow-through that hopefully stops me being a numpty in the future. We all have a very short time on this earth, and when it's all said and done, it will have been our own choice as to what it is that we leave as our legacy. We're gonna do better. We will do better, and we must do better. You know, there is a great thing about making, which is not only do you get to make cool stuff and enjoy that process, but you get to learn a lot about yourself, and you get to learn a lot about, you know, what it is to live life. And the more I make, it seems to me that life is a battle. It is a battle and a struggle between our highest ideals of glory and excellence and the highest things that we strive for and the darkest, deepest, most depraved parts of our character, where there is no integrity and where there is foolishness and laziness and carelessness. And it is that battle that is life. And it is the outcome of that battle that determines who we are and what is the legacy that we leave. It is the outcome of that battle that is fundamentally important in what is the mark that we leave on this planet. And by golly, that's an exciting battle. That is a tough battle. Because in my short life, I can certainly tell you, I do not see the end of this battle. I've not spent a lot of time on this planet, but I am certainly learning just how much of this struggle there is to go. Just how much I have to learn, how much discipline and skill I lack, and just how long this journey is. And so when we fail in our battle against the highest ideals of who it is that we want to be, and the highest ideals of what it is that we want to make, and the highest ideals of the legacy that we want to leave behind us, there are two options. We either sit down and we say, no, that's not for me, those ideals aren't for me. Or we stand up and we say, no, I can do better. I can do better, my hands can do better, my character can be better, I can have more determination, I can make it better. And so we try. And if we don't, we get back up, we try it again. And if we don't that time, we get back up, we try it again. That's all there is to it. That's all there is you can do to make sure that you lie down in bed at the end of your day, and at the end of your life, you sit in your deathbed and you go, yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. I put it all in. I put it all on the table. It's now a day since we last spoke. It's a day since I decided that I could do better, and I've done better. I did forget, very briefly, that this was a hand tool project and I used the surface grinder, but my bond on the surface grinder didn't work well enough and it flew off the surface grinder, and then I remembered, wait, this is a hand tool project, so I ended up working that spacer down with sandpaper by hand. So pardon the power tool usage, but we are back now, and we have a no gap fit up. Our bolster to the copper, there is no gap. Our copper to the wood, there is no gap, and I'm confident about that. So now, back where I was on Friday afternoon, now on Sunday afternoon. Sunday, 1:20 in the afternoon, it's now time for that glue up. And this time, there is not a chance in hell that we are going to get a 1/1000th feeler gauge in there. You know why? Because I made sure of it. And that is a good feeling.